We, Chaipas Armenia, participated in the project from the very beginning, like from the idea when we started to develop it. It was much more long time before. We were represented with me as the part of the trainer staff in Palermo in April when we had the training course. Then we were organizing local implementation here, and then we are honored to host the seminar here in Yerevan. And during all the phases, more volunteers and more young people, youth workers and artists from Armenia were engaged, sharing their practices, and in Armenia more people to host our dearest guests. And personally, I achieved much more artistic tools gained by me as a youth worker, and much more understanding how art and art tools can be used in youth work when we are working with human rights. And what we achieved as an organization is to be part of a longer project that I appreciate very much. Not a short thing that you start and you finish within, let's say, a month or 2-3, but being a part of a longer process. So we learned, that is an achievement for me, how to keep this connection during the whole year. And we are really very sure that it's going to be a longer process later on.
We are very grateful that we could be the part of this project, and we are very grateful that for the start our volunteers got the chance to go to Palermo on the training and to learn so much about human rights and arts, and after that they got the chance to implement and put in practice what they learned on the training. So that's very important for us, but also we are very happy that during this project we got the chance to implement local activities in our community and to involve our community even more in our organization and our work. And we are happy that Sara and Jovana, who were part of training in Palermo, got the chance to put in practice everything they learned. So that was very useful for their personal development, but it was also very useful for our whole organization. This seminar is going very well for me. I'm always happy to be a part of something like this, and for me personally as a youth worker and somebody who is working with youth on a daily basis, it's very important to meet other youth workers and also artists, to hear about other people's experience and to maybe share some good practice and to learn something new and to find new ways maybe to network with other people and do something better for the world.
On how to create our own activities and how to connect more arts with human rights, and after the training course during the week that we stayed in Palermo, we implemented a project in Tirana, and now we are in Yerevan solving the third part of this project, the conclusions and what we achieved during all these three.
During this project we have achieved a lot of members of our organization, young artists from a rural area, had the chance to participate in a one-year project, and they had the chance to improve their method and learn about new tools and discuss about human rights and how they can implement this in the local community and through their art. I would like to highlight that we had an excellent cooperation with all the members of this project, and in that way we discussed and we exchanged best practices, and all the people that participated have acquired new tools and they are ready to implement all this in their work, so more people will benefit from this project.
So many Armenian artists that are also well known actually in the Arab culture. So for the next year we're also gonna have the Muslim Culture Days, the second edition, and I'm very likely to support Armenian artists on that festival. So probably next year we're gonna have some Armenian artists that gonna sing songs that are also well known in the Muslim community, so we kind of build connections between the Armenian and the Muslim community in Germany.
Okay.
And the biggest achievement that we did, we were able to raise up 100K from the state of Berlin to organize the first Muslim Cultural Days in Germany in September 2019. So this was the first Muslim Culture Days. You can compare it to Jewish, Catholic and Protestant Culture Days. So it was kind of a festival where we had 10 different events. We had concerts, exhibitions, panels. We worked with museums, with cinemas. It was a great fest. I just wanted to point out one event, for example. It was our opening event. So we had someone from the refugee committee that did the introductional speech. And then we had a panel where we had different panelists from several communities. For example, we had someone from the Black community, from the Jewish, from the Sinti Roma, from the Muslim, and from the LGBTQ+. And this panel was about how we can increase our support from each of these communities by using art.